EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for the weekend, February 20th and 21st, 2021. For your weekend, we're expecting mainly dry conditions across the both days, both Saturday and Sunday, and you can see that here by the right below the video here of myself. You can see the 48-hour weather snapshot. Partly to mostly cloudy today, expecting partly cloudy skies early on. I think most areas go to mostly cloudy this afternoon. Far northern areas could see a isolated snow shower or flurry, and that's it. And that's just going to be when the whole region turns mostly cloudy. A little disturbance off to our north, a little weak disturbance. But that's not going to do too much, okay? And then that quickly moves out, and then Sunday behind it, mid-30s and mostly sunny. So near freezing today or thereabout, and then mid-30s and mostly sunny here on Sunday, and that's because high pressure is going to be moving over top of the region. You can see that here on Sunday morning. So pretty strong high. You get, sinking air, of course, with high pressure, and you'll have mostly sunny skies expected here for Sunday, although, still remains cold. I say cold here, near freezing today and mid-30s on Sunday is still pretty far below normal. We're supposed to be in the low to mid-40s right now for highs, and we're just not there. So this is definitely colder than average. This is our next system coming in on Monday, and I don't want to get everybody excited about this system like it's going to be a lot of snow, because I just don't think it will be. It's a pretty fast-moving system. It is a cold front. That's all it is. It's a cold front. And I'm going to use the drawing tool real quick, so this is going to freeze up. So let me do that. Okay, so here is the area low pressure that's driving this. It's up, moving through the Great Lakes. It's going to move into southeastern Canada here in the Ontario and Quebec provinces. Here is the cold front associated with it. Is back like this. This is not a very strong cold front, but there is a southwesterly flow out ahead of most cold fronts as they come in that will be no different coming in here. Now, normally that's associated with warm air advection. And I think in this case, it's going to be cold enough at the onset, since it's coming in during the course of maybe late morning or toward midday on Monday. You're going to have enough cold air overnight Sunday night ahead of it before it gets cloudy. Temperatures are going to be about 20, 22 in most spots, maybe 25 by Philadelphia. They are going to rise as we get into Monday morning, but they're going to be very slow to rise when it does. So I think most of this, and not only that, the heights are pretty far to the south here. The 540 heights are pretty far to the south this time. So you should have this precipitation come in as snow in most areas, and the GFS is indicating that, where it has it going all the way down to the Mason-Dixon line here, Pennsylvania and Maryland border with snow. Now, the model is showing snow falling. It cannot assume, well, it does assume, but it cannot accurately depict snow actually sticking and where it sticks. It will no doubt be falling, I think, in pretty much all areas to start, except maybe far southeastern areas across Delaware, southern New Jersey. But it does start as snow in most locations, and it's putting out some, 1 to 2 further south of 78 amounts, and then it has 2 to 4 generally I-78 points north, is what the models are suggesting right now. I think this is going to be an elevation-dependent thing, though, because when you get further into February, especially second half of February and then March, the sun angle is a lot higher in the sky. We're approaching the equinox in not too long, another month will be the spring equinox. So the sun angle is going up a lot higher in the sky, and that has an effect on roadway accumulations, especially in the daytime, because you have even though it's cloudy, you have radiational heating coming through the clouds, and the sun actually works on the roadways a little bit. So, perfect example of that was yesterday. I'm in Whitehall Township, just north of Allentown, and we had snow all morning. It was snowing all morning. There were times it was a little bit heavier or steadier, and it was starting to coat the roads a little bit. Excuse me. And as soon as it stopped or let up, even though it was still snowing lightly, it was starting to melt on the roadways already. And that's where you're going to have a lot of this. When you have these snow events that are generally lighter in nature, which this is, unless you get really heavy rates to overcome that, you're not going to get the roadway accumulations. You might temporarily at times on Monday when it is coming down a little bit, like moderate. But when it's generally lighter, you're not going to have that because even if it's below 32 or right at 32, the sun radiates to the clouds and helps melt that away. So that's going to be a tough call here. I think lower elevations are probably favoring the 1 to 2, and then 2 to 4 will be definitely toward the higher elevations here on Monday. We will have a call map out for that on Sunday, and it's going to be very elevation dependent. I can almost guarantee it. NAM is doing the same. This goes right through late afternoon. NAM is doing the same thing. Here's early in the morning. It moves across the state by about noon or 1 o'clock, and then look what it does here at the end here. It actually brings some rain into interior southeast PA. I did check the soundings for some of these locations, and this is actually incorrect. It's actually falling as snow in these areas northwest of, actually snowing all the way in Philadelphia on the soundings. And that's because the model's assuming that, hey, it's 35, 36 degrees. It's too warm for snow. Well, it doesn't work that way. This might be white rain where it's falling as snow but melting on contact in these particular areas, but that doesn't mean it's not snowing here. So I think it's incorrect with its precipitation depiction when I check the soundings for this. But, you know, this is a long-range NAM. We'll just see how this plays out. But it looks like you're starting off with snow pretty far south, even in these areas that are showing rain here. Now, further south in South Jersey, Delaware, you probably are rain, okay? Same thing across the eastern shore of Maryland. But this is going to end pretty quickly, late afternoon or at latest, very early evening on Monday. And these temperatures, again, are marginal. 32, 33, 34. You got some 35s, 36s down here. That's why you're showing the rain on that NAM map. But we'll see how this plays out. I don't see it being a huge deal overall. And it's where there's existing snow, elevated surfaces, cars, tree branches, trash cans, patio furniture, whatever. That is going to accumulate on that more so than it will on roadway surfaces. So just keep that in mind. So we get past this system here, and it looks like we're going to have a chance for a stray, isolated shower, rain or snow shower here on Tuesday. Most areas are dry from that too. Then we have a cold front that's going to move through here on Wednesday night. So we turn mostly cloudy. Might be a stray shower or rain or snow shower with that. And then the next system we're going to keep an eye on here is this one, which is one of our storm signals in the long-range outlook I listed here for Friday. In our local forecast, we have listed just watching a storm, and we only have a 30% chance in there for now. We're just going to keep an eye on this because we had to go to a previous run here earlier today, and this system's a lot further north, okay? So different outcome here. So it's going to move around over the next couple of days. That's something we just have to keep an eye on for the end of next week. No guarantees. It could miss south. It could hit us. Could end up going even further north and being a snow to rain deal. Who knows? Well, we'll continue to monitor that throughout the week, but we're going to focus is going to be first on this system here for Monday, which is going to bring some lighter snow to the region. Not a big storm. This is not going to amp up and turn into something huge because it's just a cold front passage. It's a very simple forecast this time. Just a matter of who gets what and what actually sticks, and we'll cover that on Sunday with our map release for this system. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchus. That is your outlook for the weekend, February 20th and 21st, 2021. Have a great Saturday and Sunday.